Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that have just joined, and there is a couple of you again, my name is Jo and I mainly do irregular choice shoes and handbags, but again, not today. And for those of you that have been watching my videos for a long time, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy days to watch my videos. I don't take that for granted. Thank you so much for that. And for those of you just lurking about, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining our happy merry band. Yeah, no irregular choice. There's just nothing, even in the sale, that has floated my boat. But they've teased a release of, looks like it's going to be My Little Pony. Now, the ones they've shown up to now, some bags and boots, are still not floating my boat. But I guess as they tease more, and maybe they'll have a character heel as My Little Pony, maybe, don't know. So that might be in the offing. But other than that, I've not seen anything I really like. So what I've been up to, well, I went away to London to my David Bowie weekend. I've not been back since I was ill, so it was nice to catch up with everybody. We always get there on the Friday, and me and Mike always go off to Camden because we love the vibe of Camden, have just a wander about, a coffee, and really enjoyed that. And then everyone meets up at the Museum Tavern on the Friday, and we all meet up, chat, catch up on what everybody's been doing. Nicholas Pegg was there that night, who does our comparing of the night on the actual Bowie night. He wrote a book about David Bowie. And his partner, Barnaby, I got chatting to him. He's an actor. Really interesting guy. And in fact, worked with Russell T Davies and was one of the voices of the Daleks. So it was a good chatting to him. We chatted about Turkey and history, and it was a really good chat. And then on the Saturday, I found out it was Pride, and my pal Trevor was going, "Forget it, Jo, it'll be 10 deep, you'll see nothing." And I thought, well, he's used to seeing Pride. It's, he lives there. Well, did live there. And, for me, it's, I wanted to experience the atmosphere and show my support. So I thought, well, I'll just get the tube, soak in the atmosphere for a bit, and then I can meet them later. Well, I come out of the tube and it was like the Queen. I just walked up and the guy put a barrier there, and I just was like that. So I was right at the barrier, and I watched it for a good couple of hours. Really good atmosphere. It goes on all day, so you're not going to be, and it was scorching. So I watched it for a couple of hours, and then we went to get the tube. The tube was closed, probably because there'd be too many people, so they closed it. And we were walking to the next tube and past this place that sold cakes and ice cream sundaes. So we thought, oh, let's sit there. There was a nice table on the pavement. So we sat there and got chatting to these lovely ladies. I mean, people have said that, down south they're not as friendly, but I've not found that in London. I found that people will chat to you. Trevor has said to me, well, maybe it's you're open and, you look a bit unusual. I did have a big, massive butterfly on my head, to be fair. But, I do chat to people. I'm a Mancunian, that's what we do. But I've never found anyone not willing to engage and be nice. So, that's what I can only give you my personal experience. So then I met up with Trevor and Alan and Celine, and God, that's terrible. They'll come back. God, that's terrible. I keep going Candice. Her name's not Candice. It'll come back to me. And we met up, and she's such a lovely lady as well. We met up and had a drink, and it was really nice. And then we went back, got ready for the Bowie night, had a brilliant Bowie night. And then on Sunday, we went to the Mediterranean Cafe, and he gave us his room downstairs so we could watch the England game. So it was nice watching it in England, because obviously up here, I can't really go out in public and watch the England game, because I won't be able to cheer on England, basically. So it was nice being able to free, even though they didn't play particularly well that game. But I enjoyed it. We had a meal. It was really fantastic. And yeah, it was really good. And I had such a brilliant time. Talking about the England game, I went to Naz's, Max's girlfriend's, last night for dinner and to watch the match. And, you know, so we could cheer on all together, and Freya was there as well. And I think we played a lot better. So I felt happy with that win, because I felt we'd given a good account of ourselves, which we hadn't before. So I felt a bit more positive, because everyone said we were going to get cooked by Switzerland, and I felt we held our own. I think we lost it a bit parts of the second half, but I still think yeah, it was a lot better. Anyway, I've already gone on for 6 minutes. I'm gone. Anyway, bags. I've got 2 bags for you today. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you my dress. So it's another one of these Carolina dress room dresses. As you can see, it's got Daleks on it, and a pink swirl. I like the swirly pattern behind as well, with having pinks and blues. I thought that was nice. It's like a full circle skirt, which I like, because I have my petticoats underneath. It does come with a like a strip of material that you can tie, but I've never used that. It just doesn't do anything for me. So I have my elasticated bow belts. So it's from Carolina Dress Room. The only caveat I'll give you, because the dresses are fantastic, beautiful, soft, buttery material. I love the dresses. Their delivery, she is getting better, but I wouldn't order something if you needed it quickly. You might wait 3, 4, 5 weeks. So if you're not bothered and you're a bit easy-ozy with delivery, go for it. She has amazing materials, as if you've seen in the past of dresses I've had. But if you were wanting like something for a wedding in 2 weeks, I just wouldn't do it. But if you're like, well, me, I wear these dresses, you know, I wear this dress just sitting about in the house. So it didn't matter to me. I didn't have it for a specific reason. So, you know, I did have a dress I wanted to wear for my Gary Newman meet and greet, and it had gone past the time, and I messaged her saying, is there a chance that I'm going to get this before this meet and greet? And she said, oh yeah. So that happened to be Top Cat, and actually it ended up being a brilliant choice, because he loved it. He wanted to name all the Top Cats, then he started singing Top Cat, so it ended up being a really good part of my meet and greet. So I'm glad I was able to wear it for that. Right, bags, come on, Joe. Okay, so when I went to Turkey, I got a bag. You know what I'm saying? The bags you get in Turkey. Now I wanted this bag last time I was there, but and we went September last year, so coming towards the end of their season. And just before I went to go and get it, a big cruise ship came in, and they basically ransacked the shop. And when I went in, he said, oh no, it's gone. And he wasn't getting any more because it was the end of the season, so they were just, you know. So when I went in June, I thought, oh, I'll see if he's restocked that, and he had. So this is what I got. if you know, you know. Well, Christian Dior saddlebag. Yeah, and you've got the CD there, and the oblique pattern. Now, it comes with a strip strap, but I'll never use that. I'll just use it over the shoulder. I always keep the stripping in, don't I? Now, I know people will have opinions on the industry in Turkey for producing, shall we say, copies. And you've got the CD on there, and it's just a but after what we've heard just recently, that the book tote that I think normally sells for over £2,000 costs 58, it's either pounds or dollars to make. Then maybe these are not too far off. And the thing is, yes, totally you understand that the composite parts, like a Hermes bag, £20,000. Yes, it's handmade, but the composite parts of a Hermes bag, even if it's, you know, and it's beautiful quality leather, nice hardware, it's handmade. But is it worth £20,000 on the composite parts and even the handmade side of it? No. People pay it for the kudos of having a Hermes bag and, you know, the quality. Same with Chanel, although Chanel have gone, I don't think the quality of Chanel is worth £10,000. I really don't. Even if I had £10,000, I think I would go and buy vintage, because the vintage will go plated hardware, and I just don't think they're worth that now. So she'll never have a Chanel bag. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're spending that, you want it to be perfect, and good quality materials, and not stitches popped or the flat wonky, or you know what I mean. So, but we all know that the component parts don't make up. But I think everyone was completely shocked that, as I say, I don't know if it's $58 or £58 for the book tote that sells for over £2,000. I mean, that is quite a shocker, really. So here's me trying to justify my, you know, it's probably made out of the same material. Probably not, but you know what I mean. But the same quality, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's leave all that controversy behind. And I've got a little piece from Kurt Geiger. Tiny. Now, I had the choice, and there was only £10 difference, and you're thinking, well, that's not a good choice you've made there, because the one that was £10 dearer was a big clutch. But I did go into Kurt Geiger in Edinburgh. I was meeting a friend for lunch, and I thought I'll go and check them out. And I thought, well, what do I want it for? And I looked at the clutch, and it did have a thing, but it had it in silver, and the eagle head was silver, and I prefer gold. And also, I didn't want a big clutch. I just wanted another little tiny bag that I could use on holiday. You know, on holiday when you go out at night, you just have your debit card, your room card, and a lipstick. That's all you have in your bag. That's all I have in my bag when I'm on holiday. So I just wanted a tiny bag. And I went to look at them, and when I looked at them beside, I'm thinking, well, obviously, if there's only £10 difference, the big clutch is better value. But then I thought, well, I don't really want a big clutch. And the leather at the side of it was pale pink, and I'm not really a pale pink person. I like more fuchsia pink. So when I looked at the two of them side by side, I just knew which one I wanted, and it was this one. How sweet. And it's all these acrylic stripes in different colours and marbly. That's gold glitter and marbly. Oh, this is the back of it, and it goes all the way around. And then on the front, it's pale pink and orange, and you've got the gold eagle with the diamond, you know, all the coloured diamantes here. On the bigger one, it was silver with like pewtery. So again, I prefer the eagle head. It is tiny. It's tiny. But it comes with a gold strap that I can do crossbody, even though I keep telling everyone that I don't do crossbody. But you could get, and it's got this fuchsia pink leather here. So I could, and it's lined in fuchsia pink. And magnetic closure. There we go, closed. And as I say, you could get a couple of cards and a lipstick in there, and probably not much else. But from holiday, that'd be perfect. Same for a gig. I could wear that in a gig, because again, the only other extra thing I would put in it would be my key. So it would definitely fit that in it. Not my bunch of keys, but I could just take my house key off and stick it in. But I just think it's so pretty and just gorgeous. And yeah, the bigger clutch was much better value, totally. I get that. But it wasn't what I needed. This is what I needed. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. You know me. Why have one colour when you can have them all? Anyway, that's what I've got. I have no idea what I'm going to show you next time. Maybe that My Little Pony, there might be something I like in that. Up to now, not. But I'm sure when they're teasing it, they'll show you the better ones later on to get you excited. So, stay a regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd, because it's so boring. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. My friend was called Carmel. Oh, sorry, Carmel. I don't know, I'm getting a senior moment. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.